Good morning. This is Jules Pico, coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand. Now it's 7:30 a.m. here in New Zealand. 7:30 a.m. And so I just thought that I'd do my update since I've been on the Kangen water journey, which, in my opinion, is doing me the world of good. Now, today marks a week where I've had quite a topsy-turvy week. Was admitted to hospital twice, and mainly for the fact that the amount of steroids I'm on is playing havoc with my my liver and things like that. It's not so much the chemo, but what has happened is that during that time, and since like this is my 7th week coming up, and I have consistently watch the levels of water that I have been on with the Kangen water to the point that I now stick to the 7% regularly. I have not needed to go any higher than that, mainly because of the medication I take, so I have the water all the time, so I don't get mixed up. So over this last week, having been in hospital, I did actually have to go 2 days without the water, but they assured me that the water I was getting in hospital was distilled. But however, so be it that I had to drink the water at the hospital. But it didn't hurt. It didn't harm me or anything. But I couldn't wait to get home to my water, even though it could have been brought to the hospital to me. But that's neither here nor there. So I believe that the Kangen water has done me more good than harm, because what happens when you're doing chemo, the majority of the time you're like a cat, you're molting, my skin is dropping off. I had a bad case of that in Perth when I had my first round of chemo back in 2008. But my skin is not peeling. My hands were the worst culprits, and my face. My face was peeling. My eyelashes have dropped out, but that's okay. You can paint them on, eh? And my legs, I could just take off my longs and the skin would come away as well. So that is not happening. And so I put this down to my regular intake of Kangen water, which I'll have to refill today. And I'm just, it may seem like a simple thing to people that your skin's not dry and coming off and your lips are not peeling, which was the baddest case, because my lips just peeled and forever, going like that. But none of that is happening. I feel quite, I don't know, I feel great. I've gotten that week out of the way where, you've been sick for a whole week and then you've got to build up your energy levels. My taste buds are all shot, that's for sure. But I need to look for some Celtic salt. If anybody sees any Celtic salt on a shelf, can you let me know? Because with the Celtic salt, my salt intake has to be quite sufficient. Now, I know that doesn't mean much to you, but my potassium levels and my sodium levels have to match up. And so a constant intake of salt, and all of this is a flake. It's just a flake. But one flake a day for me means heaps. And that's the whole of my salt intake, because I'm not a salt person, never have been. But I need the salt to go with my Kangen water. Now, it's trivial, I know. But just in case you might come across some, let me know. And so I can't fault Kangen water in any way, shape, or form. And as I keep reiterating, I'm no medical doctor, but I'm a walking patient of the proof that Kangen water has affected me in a couple of ways that are huge to me, huge. So I am, for one, grateful that my skin's not peeling like it did the first round of chemo. That I'm feeling more revitalized. Today, as I have 4 days on steroids and 4 days off, so this begins today as my first day off, and I'm usually down in the dumps once I come down. But I don't feel so bad. And I guess it's all been trial and error of getting myself sorted. So I think I've been able to do that. So if you, for any reason, feel that you'd like to have a try at the Kangen water, please leave me a message. And on behalf of my daughter, we'll try and get some to you, because she will be shortly taking her purchase should be coming through soon, if she hasn't already got her machine yet. And she will be sharing her water as far and wide as possible. And so I'm going to leave her link and her distribution number in the bottom of this video. Should you be at all interested, just flick her a message. She'd be happy to chat with you, come and see you maybe, and share her water with you. And so this is just a quick video to update on my journey since I've been drinking Kangen water, which is now my 7th week. And I can't read enough about it. So if the interest is there, and get in touch with my daughter, and she'd be happy to take you through. So on that note, keep an eye out for Celtic salt. Should you see any? I know it's a real delicatessen salt, but a bottle, I'm told, will last me a few years. So I guess the purchase will be worthwhile in the end. So this is Jules Zanpico coming to you from Auckland, New Zealand. Thank you for popping in, and I'll keep updating as my journey goes along. I've got a 4 months chemo treatment, so I'd like to just keep up. It's all to do about the Kangen water and how it's affecting me. And so I'll catch up with you all later, and just stop by anytime you like. Connect with me or connect with my daughter. She'd be the best one to go to as far as information and that's concerned. So bye for now, and you all take care and keep your house at the top of the list. Bye for now.